Yeah, I can't get to that screen yet. There we go.
Yeah, VR's been real fun though. Like, I don't know. I actually today at least haven't had a lot of problem with that. But
And we lost our 40-inch 4K TV, and I've also turned around and punched my poor wall behind me. It got too real on occasions. You got to be careful.
Walking Dead. Oh, it's really fun. I'd say it's probably the best like story mode type deal, like thing to a practical game on here. I think.
Oh yeah. Do you actually get to be like a person?
Yeah, you get to be a well, not from the show.
Oh, I mean, but you're physically. Because I notice a lot of these VR games are just hands.
No, you get arms, but there's no legs and feet. You don't get the whole body.
Somewhat, though. You get the arms. That helps.
The whole arm, and they're actually really cool. Like if you touch anything, like your hand doesn't go through it, your controller vibrates and your hands down. And there's like the stabbing feels super real, like when you bring a zombie.
Oh, you feel it. Yeah, that's another thing I was curious about, was how that walk worked, because people seem to be getting around pretty good in the videos I've seen. Oh. Yeah, this game I find in regular walk, you got your hands as pointers. Wherever your hands are pointed, that's which way you're going to walk. So you can look to the side and still walk straight forward.
That's kind of how it is. It's all, I think it's more based on your hand's direction, but like if your hand's pointed at the ground or like used as a weapon, I mean, I couldn't really explain how it works.
I sent an invite to you. Did you turn on advanced locomotion? Don't turn it on. Don't. Because it's like you're learning to crawl again. At least with regular walk, you sway your arms beside you and you walk forward. And if you put your hands up in guard, and all you got to do is move your guard around and you will walk forward slowly. You don't have to actually bring your guard down to walk. You can keep it up.
Oh, and then do like a little motion.
Yeah, like a leaning side to side if need be.
Okay.
I do a lot of pushing people around, like closing the distance, and then I'll lean into you and step back. And I'm just out of range. So I can close the distance again, lean into you, step back, out of range again. So if you know that, people can push you around, all you're doing is pushing yourself back. So if I actually try to push you, I'm just moving myself backwards. Like the virtual world is moving. But that's another thing that stifled a lot of people, is getting right close. Yeah, it doesn't have the slow motion effect where if you lean back and it doesn't go whoo.
Yeah.
But if you land a good combination, you come in and go 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 depending on who's fighting who. You'll see the character go into a stage like this.
I've had that happen to me a bunch against Sonic. Never got it on him. I was trying my hardest.
The trick is to get combos. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can land a combo of 4 to 5 punches in a row, the guy will be reaching for his hands. Bigger guys need less punches depending on their abilities. Because if you look down here, this is the ability, both abilities for your character. None of these mean anything for the other guy.
Oh, you can see the stats.
Yeah. That's for your guy though.
Okay.
My guy over here has a temper and overexertion. But temper is good because when you fall behind in knockdowns, your character hits harder. So it takes less to stagger. This guy, 3 hits, will knock a player into stagger.
I ain't using the security guard though, even though he got the cool chain.
Yeah. Ooh, Rocky versus Ivan.
Fuck it. Yeah, let's run it.
If I look like I'm staggering around the ring, it's because I'm in the movie. Adrian! I'm like I'm about to fall over, but still able to throw hands. Woo! Oh goodness, I gotta move this.
See, I don't know if you smoke weed, but
Oh yeah,
getting high,
24/7.
getting high in the VR is way better than being sober.
Did you get to experience Rush of Blood yet?
No, not really.
It's like a roller coaster ride that has jump scares left, right, and center. You get 2 pistols in hand, and as you progress through, they turn into bigger guns. Eventually, you got 2 shotguns, and it is like a zombie apocalypse roller coaster. Oh yeah, it had me like almost leaning out of my chair, almost falling over because of what popped up beside me as a ghost. And I'm like, waiting, I know there's something. I can hear the whistle and something in the distance. And then all of a sudden, shriek right in front of you outside the carriage. Oh, yeah. That was one of the first games I got to play because it was a demo.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's one of the free demos you can download.
Balboa delivering an absolutely devastating blow to his opponent.
Ooh. There it is.
And Balboa
4-punch combo.
his opponent.
Gotta try to get 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't get it.
Showing off his power with that blow.
And if you do get staggered, catch the hands as quick as you can and you can come back swinging. That's what I like about it. It gives you that, okay, I'm still here. Woo.
Balboa comes in with a solid punch.
Oh.
Balboa slams hard into his opponent.
Ooh.
Balboa lands a good hit.
Leaning forward and leaning back. I find that's one of the best strategies.
Balboa drives a hard
Keeps you just out of range. Woo! Thanks, ref. You saved my life. He held you back. Whoa! Oi.
hard punch from Balboa.
Come on, is that all you got, Ivan? Come on, bring it. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh!
Has his opponent.
See how I'm bobbing like this? Turning and up and down? It's really hard to break this guard. And if I start punching in between,
Hit from Balboa.
woo! That in and out, you swing, I miss, or I swing, I miss, you swing, you miss. We're both leaning forward and backwards. Oh, I leaned into that one.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, Rocky, get it together. Whoa, he's still on the attack. Woo. All right, Rock. Come on, show him how it's done. Show him how you take a beating. Ooh, right to the chin. Ooh.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh. Ooh. Hold him back, guys.
Hard hit from Balboa.
technique with that blow.
Bro!
One,
I got lucky I caught those hands.
3, 4, 5, 6.
One of the heaviest hitters. Fighting one of the hardest hits. This Rocky can take the most hits out of all the players in this game. Switch stance. Ooh! That switch stance, man. I love being able to switch stance so easy. I've been fighting left-handed stance quite a bit lately, and it's become natural. My normal way was jab, jab with the left, but lately I've been jabbing with the right and following with the left.
I don't have a real strat. I'll be honest, I get down low. I just do what I do. That's all it is.
One of the things you don't want to do is in this game is go below that rope, because it instantly kills your hand. See that? Yeah. So all you got to do is get your head right below that white rope, and it's just instant death. Above it, you're fine, but below it, and just drains your energy. So you can crouch, but always come back to at least above the rope. Because if it looks like you're like this, I'm afraid the ref's gonna be like, "Hey, this guy's hurt." Yeah, because also you're exposing your back, like the back of your head, when you duck that low. Oh man, my favorite fights with the computers is when it comes down to I've had one knockout like this where I stepped back as they threw a punch and I caught a hook like that right in the chin, and it was the knockout punch. And it just so happened to engage slow motion when I did it, so it looked like.
I'm not gonna lie, when I got that one dodge punch, the one knockdown I did have, that felt pretty good.
Yeah.
See, Supersonic, you didn't have that. There was no competition. It was just me getting pissed off, to be real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes it really difficult, but funny thing is, he won't come fight me. I fought the guy that trained Shadow Ninja. And Shadow Ninja's the one with the squirrely moves. He's posing as Sonic lately.
Oh. Well, hold on. I'm gonna hit the restroom before we...
Alright, I'm gonna have a quick blast. Oh. Really, Moni? You're gonna start that again? Crazy cat. Ooh.
And we can fight one more time.
Okay. I'll bring out the weakest link in the game. Faster your hands are, the better this guy works for you. But you gotta be able to stay out of harm's way. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. I was gonna bring out Leo. Yeah, I think I'll bring Leo. I guess Danny. No, because he's got the more recovery. I don't know who to be. Ooh, father versus son. Almost can't tell these guys apart.
Alright. Oh, shit.
I wasn't sure who to be. I was trying to downsize my fighter.
Scraps.
You want me to be Scraps?
This one's Scraps.
This little scrawny one, the redhead.
Oh, shit. It's Scraps.
As long as you can move, if you can move and avoid getting hit and still manage to hit the guy, Scraps is pretty good. He's also this, like, you look at this, and if I'm moving side to side, I'm a lot harder to hit because he's such a narrow frame.
Yeah.
Like, you swing and miss a lot. A lot of people have told me that, dude, your character's so small, I can't hit him.
Oh, yeah, Supersonic beat my ass with that guy. And then he left.
Yeah, that's what he likes to do. Just leave. I like to keep fighting.
If I knew how to do his dumb little game or, like, had more experience, well, I feel like I'd beat him.
Yeah. That's the thing. He seems to think that he can just rule by one fight or two fights. I keep, come on back, come on back, come on back, keep fighting. That's what I tell anybody that comes in to fight. It's like, don't take this as a loss. Take this as learning your opponent's fight style. Now you have an idea of how they move, how they fight. So take that and learn from it. Woo! Take advantage. He's lost a hand. I've had one hand die, and believe it or not, when it does die, you can still use your... Yeah, you can use your head and just turn your head. And punch with it with your head. I grabbed a hold of the helmet and I went like this, and I managed to connect a few hits. Just imagine if that happened right at the end of the fight and you just went, screw it, grabbed your head and swung it, and it was the knockout punch.
For real. I'm just gonna let it get a minute good.
All right.
A minute good charge. That'll be enough.
Yeah, okay.
You know how these things work.
Yeah, 1 minute will give you 20.
The Bobby Nash fight right now.
I find 17, 18 is where you want to get with your montage. Anything under that, and I get beat up too. It's like your character just it doesn't have the ability to recover fast enough before the Bobby starts unloading on you. And even when you're standing there in guard and he's got that flurry where you just have to block, he seems to get through on occasions. Knocked me out time and time again. So I went back to the drawing board, went back to the montage, got 18. And then that fight became easier. Then I decided I'm going to go for a record, see how fast I could take this guy out. And I got 19 and then 20 exercises. When I hit 20 exercises, that was the first time I'd ever been that high. It was before I even hit 19.
Montage thing makes sense though, 'cause I was playing this with a friend and he was scoring a little higher on the montage and doing a lot better.
Yeah, it gives you a few more punches without having the hands die so quick. Or it recovers quicker. I'm not sure which it's doing, but yeah, I totally saw that, and that's what I've been telling people. If you find your hands are lagging, put more work in the montage. Because like Rocky says,
First, I was just fucking handed through him, bro. Like, you know, like, hey, I want to save my real life energy.
and then it doesn't go over well.
I put my heart and soul into some of these story mode fights.
As soon as they touch gloves,
Oh, I got
the
pissed
fight
at
is
that
on.
bouncer because he knocked me down quite a few times. I was getting mad.
Yeah, me too. Well, the street fight felt weird, bro. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I felt like my arms were a lot smaller than mine in real life, but my character seems bigger. But those little tiny
These
fists,
fighters touch gloves, the fight will begin.
it just didn't look right. Maybe because we got so used to seeing the gloves.
Probably. And then they gave the security guard gloves.
Well, yeah, I don't know why you can't set up that free play match as a bare knuckle boxing match. Like, that should be an option.
And then you get that.
They both look eager for a win as the two contenders come out to touch gloves.
I know you can start there as a fight
Yeah.
in your career. Oh, do you?
A perfect hit from Creed.
Come on, what you got? Whoa!
He drives a hard punch right through his opponent.
Starting to move with you instead of. Ooh! Caught you on the low. It's going for a body shot. Your head was down there. Ooh. Oh, you might be close to a knockdown then. Your character. I find that my hands won't recover. A couple more punches and I'm out. Ooh. Unless it was from the stagger. If you don't catch one hand, but you catch the other, you'll find that one hand doesn't recover. Ooh! Big right! Perfect timing, too.
Landing hits like that.
I find if you're moving away from the punch when they're throwing it, it doesn't hit you as hard either. If you're moving into it, it's like a hard hit. So I find, yeah. Well, this isn't like an old game. It's like 2017. So they gotta have some sort of physics involved. They couldn't have made it this simple.
One punch at a time.
Muhammad Ali. Aw, they rang the bell on me. Whew. Oh, closing the distance. Oh, double knockdown. That was awesome. See, these are the fights I like to see. Fights like this. This is fighting. This is boxing. Never mind that run around the ring shit. Whoa, hey. I blocked my view for a second. My goggles went all wonky. I'm good.
Don't let up.
Alright, smothering time. Back him into the corner. Almost got you against the ropes. Ooh. That smothering technique, some people just hate it. It's so hard to get shots off when the body's right there. It's like, let go of my hand. That's where you want to use what I was telling you about leaning in, lean out. And it separates you from that guy trying to close the distance. Or go sideways and switch it up. Rope-a-dope. Especially if they've backed you up enough. I've done it to a few people where I hit reverse and ended up backing up with them and then just spun it around. And then boom, 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 boom. Finish him. Alright, let's do this. Oh, hey. Just duck that one. Ooh. Ooh.
A hard punch from Creed.
Ooh. Oh, little double jab. Woo, how close was that though? Oh, I thought it was a lot closer. You got that double knockdown though. That was awesome. Is that your first time having one of those? I've had a couple of those in one fight and a finishing both had 3 knockdowns apiece and double knockdown last one. One of us had to run in the full length of the 4th knockdown. Yeah, the winner is the one that walks in. The loser gets woken up by the referee and you're standing in the ring looking around going, what happened? Who won? But you'll see it says defeat on your screen and the other guy is saying, it said victory! This game, I've reviewed some of the videos and I use the share play to slow it down. And you can see punch as you're getting, like you actually see who hits first as the other punch lands. In the frame, the 2 separate frames show it. What's that? I could post it on my YouTube channel. Greendalechevy. Same as the name on YouTube. I'll set that up and I'll post it on my YouTube and you'll be able to see it probably in the next hour. Alright. Yep. Okay. For sure. Thanks for the fights, man. Appreciate it.